Hey, what's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to another episode of Heroes of Dragon Age. I haven't been online for a long time, so it's time for me to make some Heroes of Dragon Age. As you see, this is my first time I make a layout. I have my webcam on, so you also can see who is talking with the bad accent. I am from Denmark, so it's not my first language, it's my third language because I speak Polish as well. But let's get it on. As you see in the left side, the first three units I have here, the Lord Peril, Heromont, Paragon Karin, and the Lost. Those are the heroes who got positive aura for golems. There's not many golems in the game. So let's go inside and see the different golems. As you see, also I made a little screenshot of my heroes, which is in the golem deck. So we got the big one who give the positive aura, and the same with the other ones. But let's go and look at the gallery and see if we cannot see all in fashion and how they are made. So let's go and find the golems. Golem. Got the Avars, we already talked about those. The Blighted, Blood Mage, Bull Chargers, Chandri. There's a little delay I see. I don't know why, because I have it in high quality. I'm using Windows right now instead of I used to use QuickTime and Mac, and it works very well, but I cannot make a layout and I cannot make my webcam on. And I think it's more personal to have the webcam on, so you have any question, or you have anything to me, just say it. I don't mind, man. But let's start out with the Ruby Shell. I don't know if you can see this, if it just hold up. So we got the Ruby Shale, sorry, my bad language again. As you see, it's a white faction. It's a group, dwarves, golems, and warriors. Attacks a single enemy, curses health of a column, and curses power of a row, negating and preventing health and power gain for a turn. So she's good against like Dan or the Ured, which get power when they get hit, or some of the legendaries or the epics, which get health every time they hit. So as you see, it gave 50% power for the dwarves, small power gain when attacked, heals all allies a medium amount of death. Since the golems are in the dwarves, that means you can find dwarves which give positive aura for the dwarves as well. But as is today, we talk about the golems, so we make the best team out of the golems. So this is a good unit. I have in my team 50% power dwarves, heals all allies a medium amount of death. So every time he hit, he will heal the allies. Let's go for the next one. And we got the Diamond Shale. This is one, it's an old card as well. This is a dwarf, golem, and a warrior, and it's a white faction. As I said before, it's the same as dwarfs. Almost, they all dwarfs, the golems. Attacks a row of enemies with a small chance to stun each. 50% health for dwarves, absorbs 50% all damage. For allies, they have attack also, so she's like a Cassandra, but in the golem, so when they hit, he will take the hit, 50% of the hit. So that's pretty good because then the other ones can survive. 10% damage resist for dwarves, so also 10% damage resist. Let's go for the next one. And we got the Emerald Shell. I do not have this card, but maybe I should. But right now I don't have it. As you see in tier 1, attacks a column of enemies and curses them, preventing power gain for one turn. So he take a column of enemies, 50% power to shells, minus 35% stun, slow, and power drain resist to mages and blighted, minus 10% power to mages and blighted. He's a white faction and 1-star legendary. In the tier 4, as you see, he's a little bit buffy, 22k, 9910 in power, and it's a slow unit. Let's go for the next one. Let's go back to tier 1. Maybe we get a picture. We got the Ember Shell. It's the same dwarves, golem, and warriors in its white faction. Attack a column, healing all allies a small amount. 50% chance to drain. 25% power from all enemies. Heals all allies for 10% when hit. Plus 50% power during resist for allies. Plus 50% stun and slow resist for dwarves. 25% damage versus blight, minus 10 health and power to blight enemies. So when you again blight enemies, he will take 10% off the health when you have it on the team. Here we got the Paragon Caradine. This is a large creature. It's like my dragon, I got the High Dragon, got the Flaming Dragon, I got a lot of dragons, but this is a unit to fill the large spot. He attacks a row and heal self. 25% damage resist, 35% health and power, and 50% stun and slow resist to dwarves. Golems and warriors more likely to be hit. So he goes after dwarves, golems, and warriors. So that's nice. No, I'm sorry, man. I cannot even read. He gave 50% stun and slow resist to dwarves, golems, and warriors. He is more likely to hit. That means he is the biggest chance that your enemy will hit first. So make sure to get him up in tier 4 and fully fortify him so he got some power and he can get some hits. I only got him in tier 1. I don't use this unit as much because my dragon give a lot of aura for all my units, doesn't matter which group it is. And again, we got the Amethyst Shell. I think I only got, yep, in tier 1. Attacks all enemies, heals and increases power of all allies. 50% health and power to dwarves. Take less damage versus mages. So she take less mages versus damage. And she give extra power for the dwarves and the golems, because the golems are dwarves as well. Let's go for the next one. We got the steel golem. This is one of the first golems ever in this game. He was OP. He cannot be power drained, I remember. And he attacks and slow everyone. Even though he's slow, but he will just hit one more time. And the other one will just lose a round. Oh, only 10% power. So let's hopefully finish this episode before it rain out. Let's go for the next one. I got him in tier 4. He looked like this. And not a big difference, I know. But he hit down in the ground. And I see it's pretty laggy when we use the windows. We got the Infernal Golem. That's one of the first golems as well. Epic. You got it in some of the PvP events in the beginning. He don't do anything. Attacks a column of enemies. Meh. Not useful. I did have him in tier 4. We got the Stone Golem, which attacks a row of enemies with a small chance to stun each. Both allies take 10% less damage. But as you see, we do have 3 legendaries in the top left in my screen layout. We got the Lord Pirol. I do have him on my team because he does, let's see, we can go here and go in my heroes. Let's get my hero up. No, I don't even have him in my team because I make a straight golem deck. But I do have him. We can go down and find him. I do have a lot of legendaries, as you see. I don't know what to do, but it's nice. Let's go and find the Lord. The Lord. What does the Lord do? I know I got you. I only got you in tier 1, I think. Is this the Lord? Nope, that's the King. We got the Lord right here, sir. Here is the Lord. He gets 35% to dwarves and golems, as you see. I only got him in tier 1 because I don't use him. Other memorable is the Paragon Cardine. That's the big one I have here. He does give a positive error and the Lust. I can fastly find out what the Lust do. We just need to go online for a second. And let's go here. And the Lust. Where's the Lust? I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, no filter. And we're gonna say target, and we say golems. Whoop. If somebody don't know where I have these pictures from, there's something called Hoda Codex. If you go inside, you can filter which one you're looking for. As you see, they lost attack, slow, and drain power from one row of enemies. 30% power versus blighted, golem and blighted. 35% health, 25% power, plus 15% stun resist and power drain resist, 25%. So that's the last. Let's go and see the animation of this team. Let's go to today's event. I haven't been playing as much. I'm right now 3700. As you see, only 122 points. Multi-leaderboard event, 200% health for slow round heroes, 200% power for normal round heroes, and 75% health and power for quick round heroes. Let's see how this golem deck gonna work. They are not fully upgraded. They are only in tier 1, most of them, and they are low level. So I don't think we're gonna win anything. But let's see the animation and have a little bit fun. This is a pretty hardcore team. As you see the stats, I got a level 4. This is a suicide. But let's go just for fun. Let's go for fight. And let's take the speed off, so it's gonna be slow. I don't know how it's gonna look when I record this, but it looked kind of laggy. I'm very sorry about that. I need to figure out a better app to record, because this looked like shit, man. This is not even fun, man. But anyway, maybe I should make a voiceover or something, record in QuickTime, and then make, or maybe I'm gonna find out. I need to find out how people do it, because when I record normally in QuickTime, it's perfect. You see the quality is beautiful. So hopefully, let's see. I'm still behind. Maybe my slow golem gonna hit. He cannot be slowed. And there we go. The slow golem gonna hit. He's not killing, but he gonna slow them down. And the diamond golem kills the architect. Maybe we're gonna win, man. What the hell? He's hardcore, man. He can just not die. There we go, baby. 20k, and we won our first match. So that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Let's go for the next one. Let's go for the next one. Another one. Shout out to my guild. I got some new people in the guild. We are happy. Let's see. This is a new dragon hack on Winterbread. That's like the first one, which was rare, which was speed. This is a slow one. Attacks all enemies, gaining a small amount of health and power for allies. Gains a small amount of power on allied death. Plus 20% power to warriors, outlaws, and reavers. 40% power to the jaws of Hakon. Less likely to be hit. Okay. Let's do it, man. Why not? If we lose, we lose. We don't mind, man. This is fun. So let's try to see the animation of the new dragons, man. So here we go. The ruby shell go first. He just hit. They all make different animation. Purple. And there the paragon. He's still alive. We're gonna slow them all. 1 power? 40,000 power. I don't know what the 1 was, man. But the diamond gonna take the dragon down. Here go the dragon, spitting blue fire out. This is so whack, man. I'm so sorry about the quality. I will definitely record in QuickTime and just put it in and try to talk about them, just voice over and see if I can do that. Because I need to start figuring out with Final Cut. I need to make an intro for my channel. I need to make an outro for my channel. I need to do a lot of things for my channel to grow. I'm so happy I have already over 500. I've been out in 2 years. In the beginning, I was a big whale. I used a lot of money in this game. People love to see what I open packs. But I'm sorry, guys. It's different times now. I'm not in the States. I'm not making good money. My wife is in Mexico. She left me. Now I'm single, just enjoying life and working. So trying to figure out life and get some money. As you see, we got defeated. I think this is gonna be the end of the Golem deck. So guys, if you like this episode, please say like. If you like that I got the webcam and the layout, please put a like again. Remember to subscribe and remember to watch my Clash Royale series as well. I will do a lot of new episodes of the series of Clash Royale and Heroes of Dragon Age. We just need the quality up because this is bullshit. So thank you one more time. I hope you're gonna have a very beautiful day. Much love from here. Bye.